Flexing. A term that we should all be too well familiar with, the act of showing off to people accomplishments that may be somewhat rare in their eyes, whether that's in real life or in our circumstance, and in my opinion, the most flexing that I've ever seen in my entire life happens in video games, that's for dang sure. And today, oh baby, I'm gonna be flexing on you guys. Now, I'm sure some of these things might be kind of admirable in some of your guys' eyes out there, some time and dedication into these flexes, but the large majority of these are just weird personal flexes that if you sat down with a random person that didn't play Brawl Stars for at least, I would say, 2 years, they would look at you after you tried to flex on them and say, cool dude. We're starting off strong here, you guys, with our very first flex that I'm actually quite proud of. We should all know by now here in this game that there are certain skins that are a bit more rare than others. Whether they are limited, we can only get them at certain points here in this game, or if they're just incredibly old and maybe they're archived and a bit more rare than others. But the skin that I think is the most rare here in Brawl Stars and the most limited is, of course, the coveted Star Shelly skin. The only time we were ever able to pick up this skin was before Brawl Stars was globally released on December 12th of 2018, and I don't know if you guys are keeping up with your dates, but we're currently in 2022, so guys, 4 years ago. My goodness. It was a fun event where if you pre-registered for Brawl Stars before it actually was globally released, you were able to get your hands on Star Shelly once it was eventually released globally. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not necessarily one to pre-register for games very often, so it was a fun niche event that was actually pretty dang hard to participate in, very time sensitive. But the flex that I have for you all here today is, yes, Star Shelly is pretty dang rare to have on at least one account, but your boy Ray has 6 Star Shelly skins in his possession. 1 on the main, 1 on the Razor Beam account, baby, and we're gonna keep going. 1 on Ray V2, just a random mini, dude, what the heck. Got it over here on Tribe Ray as well. Ray Colt's got it too, guys, the main minis got the hookups. And the only other account that I have that's old enough to even be able to have this skin is my Blue Iron Man Challenge account. All of those other minis, like the Razor Beam and the Ray V2, were just really old mini accounts that I had at the very beginning of Brawl Stars, basically. But a grand total of 6. The flex is real, baby. The next way I'm going to be flexing on all of you is definitely not as niche as some of these flexes in the video, but one that I am incredibly proud of myself for obtaining, and that is, of course, with my favorite brawler, I achieved 2 rank 35s. I know some people in the community managed to do this, like Pika. He's definitely pushed Bull to rank 35 a few times, but guys, I'm not the best player in the entire world or anything like that. I've only pushed 4 rank 35s in my entire life, and 2 of which are Mortis. 1 on the main account, and of course another one over here on my cursed Mortis account. Oh baby, it's beautiful. Moving along to our next flex, which honestly might not even be a flex, but I've played a grand total of 1,597 hours of Brawl Stars. Nuts. We're currently looking at Brawl Ninja, which is a really useful platform if you guys want to check out some of your statistics. But the true most important statistics that I want to delve into, and the flexes that I'd like to give to all of you today, is the weird ones. The toilet break flex. 6,575 toilet breaks. That's right, baby. Who thought that someone would be flexing on how many books they haven't read? 206. And based on this, I have unheard 25,897 songs. Guys, the flexes are coming out like hotcakes today. Guys, we're getting into some of the more niche flexes, the flexes that I hold at a high regard. Guys, hey, you already know about your boy Ray. I enjoy weird things here. And it's not just my interests in Brawl Stars. I very well could just be a weird guy, man. But something that I've been very proud of is specifically on this iPad that I've had for a very long time. It's super old, man. I need to get a new one. But I don't know if I'm ready to get rid of it just yet, because on this iPad, I have some incredibly old Supercell games that have been killed off ages ago. One of which, for example, Smash Land. I only played it for a little bit, and honestly, I get why they killed it off. It wasn't like a phenomenal game or anything like that. Definitely not up to the standards that Supercell has for themselves. But in my opinion, the coolest thing that's come from this game is that it's currently on your boy Ray Ray's iPad. Can't play it at all. It's just sitting there, but it's cool. It's like a trophy. I don't know if I want to share all my crazy niche flexes right back to back. You guys might start thinking I'm weird or something like that. So let's get into one that's a little bit more serious here, and that is a certain account that I hold at a very high regard. One of my absolute favorite accounts of all time, and that is my Road to Green Iron Man Challenge account. Of course, the rules of this challenge was you had to stay at power level 1 on all of your brawlers, and you had to push them to rank 25 in orders. So you would start off with Shelly. Once you get Shelly done, you open up a brawler out of a brawl box or Nita on the trophy road. Once you get that brawler in your possession, you have to push that brawler to rank 25. You can't move along. If you open up a brawler before the current brawler is to rank 25, you had to quit the account and start completely over. So it was a fun little challenge, but every single time I look back at this account, and especially at the points when I was actually pushing these brawlers, it didn't really sink in until like right around now how crazy commendable power level 1 grinds are in pushing to rank 25, 750 trophies at a power level 1. Way back in the day, I didn't think it was like super impressive or anything like that, but nowadays I'm like, Ray, you did a good job, dude. Alright, back to the niche ones. Guys, the City Rampage game mode is the subject of our next flex. You guys might not find this super flex worthy or anything like that, but oh boy, your boy Ray loves it on his main account. As you guys can see, if we take a look at my profile, highest Rampage level passed. I don't got nothing, baby. Guys, this would suggest that your boy Ray has never played the City Rampage Special Event game mode on my main account, and I'm never going to. I am very, very proud of this on my profile, and I'm never going to change it. It's so cool. So I'm sure this doesn't have to be said, but your boy Ray is a boomer here inside the Brawl Stars community. I've been playing this game about 2 weeks after Brawl Stars was released in beta, so I've been playing this game for a very, very long time. So our next flex has to do with something a little bit more on the nostalgic end of things, and that was your boy Ray's very first collab that I did with someone that is currently in Tribe Gaming way back in the day, and that is Lex, a video made 4 years ago. We love matchmaking, Brawl Star Ray and Lex versus World's Best. At this point in Brawl Stars history, Lex was by far in a big way the biggest Brawl Stars YouTuber, and all the little guys, much like myself, were looking up to him, and Lex announced that he would be doing a bunch of collabs with smaller Brawl Stars YouTubers to put some recognition on them, and I, of course, was one of them. I was very, very nervous. It was one of the most cringiest videos I've ever recorded. Your boy Ray was still very early on in his YouTuber career. I mean, just have a watch, man. It's pretty bad.
Hey everyone, what's happening? Lex back today for another Brawl Stars video. I got a very special guest with me today, the man with the most beautiful hair in the business. We got Ray. How you doing today, man?
Oh, that's too nice of you. I'm doing fantastic.
Nice.
But nonetheless, as cringe as it makes me feel to this day, it's a flex-worthy thing in my eyes and a moment that I probably won't be forgetting anytime soon. I think this moment really showed me that the Brawl Stars community was epic and very welcoming, and it kind of instilled in me to do some of the same things that Lex did back then and nowadays here in the community, now that I'm a tiny bit more popular and stuff like that. Being able to shout out smaller channels and stuff like that, which I have in the past, and helping out people grow in their own ways too. Everyone looks out for each other in the Brawl Stars community, which is really, really cool, and that's why I love it so much. One of the reasons, I should say. But moving along to probably my most obscure flex in this video today. Guys, you can ask a lot of people here in the Brawl Stars space, like content creators that I've interacted with. I've probably brought this up with them to try to flex on them or to see if they're impressed. Now you're gonna think I'm weird, but I love flexing my friends list, specifically the longest person on my friends list that was last online. This on my main account, the longest is 604 days. To me, it's just so dang cool being able to see one thing that has took a very long time to get that way, right? 604 days, I guess that's pretty dang close to 2 years. And guys, honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed on the main account. I believe I had a much longer one, and that was a very old mini account that Lex owned that I had a friend on. He might have logged back in or unfriended me on that account, I'm not quite sure, but it was in quadruple digits, guys. It was nuts. Speaking of quadruple digits, we're over here on one of my oldest accounts, the Tribe Ray account, we have this person here, Yoel14, 1,344 days last online. Oh my gosh. Just did the math, guys. That's 3.65 years, about 3.5 years it took to get that date that high here, sitting on my friends list on the Tribe Ray account. It's just mind-blowing to me. I don't know why. We're over here on the Blue Iron Man Challenge account, my oldest Iron Man Challenge account by far. But just take a look at this friends list. It is bonkers. Just because the Blue Iron Man Challenge was a challenge that a lot of people participated in, and it took them to make a brand new account, one of which would be very easy to forget about and never log back into again. Some of these dates are absolutely insane. We have someone here, 243, 100s, tons of triple digit times. Oh my goodness, LHR 565. But it gets even nuttier. We have a 577. 629 Flappy Prince, where you at, man? I miss ya. But as we get further and further down, we get crazier times. 817 days. Continuing on, we have our very first quadruple digit, 1,269 days ago. Another one, 1,292, 1,194. There's so many quadruple digits. 1,086. 1,175. There's a ton of quadruple digits. This one, 1,287. What's the biggest? I think we have something that's going to be longer than what we saw before. This one, 1,398 days. 2 days away from 1,400. But just for the sake of it, we'll round up 2 days. 1,400 divided by 365. That is 3.8 years, very close to 4 years old, literally around global release for Brawl Stars. It's nuts. I love flexing the weirdest things, man. It's beautiful. It took a long time to get that date the way that it is, man. You better not log back in. I'm not Groot. Don't you dare. But yeah, guys, I think that's a good stopping point for this video here today. I hope you didn't mind me flexing on you a little bit here in this video today. I'm sure you didn't, because some of the flexes were quite strange. That's for dang sure. I'm very interested in hearing what's your longest last online date on any of your accounts. Do you have something longer than the I am Groot? Maybe back in beta, the friends list carried over, so maybe people have even longer than that. Who the heck knows? But hope you guys all enjoyed this video here today. If you did, make sure to slap a like on it. Really appreciate that. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you in the next video. Adios, and take care.